What's up, guys? We're back on the main screen. Uh, I guess I can go into this screen and show you. I did have a victory, um, a Covenant 25 victory, and it was off stream. It was Consumer of Crowns. It was basically just this with this relic, because that's kind of the troll builds that I like to play. Since then, I've lost quite a bit, and we're back to being as good at the game as we had been previously. So here we go. Double random, Covenant 25. Let's see what we get. I don't have any too many interesting stories today. Not that any of my stories are necessarily interesting, but you know, there's a lot of like going to the grocery store stories which don't really work. So we could go Spike's build, and that's kind of like how I like winning with Awoken, not with your champion, but with the spiky unit. So it's either Spikes or this card, which is more for a heavy spell. Let's try this, and then we can pick spells that cost a lot of mana with no problem. And I think we have to go Spikes here. Fun fact, I actually like regin version of this champion more if I can get it working out. If that makes sense. We're okay with this because we have Spikes. And I don't know, we have Spikes. Well, we have this card, which kills backline, armor, which is good, and regen, which is great. Okay. Pretty good. I would say pretty good first turn. What you're looking for with this trial, certainly. The good thing, well, that's a lot of people. But the thing that they're just gonna die here, so. The thing that I kind of realized with this trial is, if you put your spike unit on the top, you really don't take much damage as long as you can beat the final boss. And then we just stack regen up really high here and one unit. I think we're good to go. More regen. Yeah. So that was perfect combat. Performed well, and move on to the next level. We should turn it back to Ultra instead of Super Ultra. I play Super Ultra casually because I don't really care about the animations. We have a lot of regen in this deck already. Enhance is kind of... Steel Enhancer doesn't really make any sense in this deck. Sting, kind of a bad card. So I think we have to pick Restoration Detonation, although I'm not super happy about it. And I'll take Molting. I think Hornbreak is good, specifically for the Daedalus fight, because those bombs, even if they have Spell Shield, the Hornbreak can break through them, so that's my rationale there. I think Torn Warrior is just better than Branded Warrior in most situations, so I'm going to go with that. I don't think we need to reroll here, and we can get rid of one Train Steward, but some people have been trying this out to save damage, so I'm willing to consider it. And we have to go for the unit draft here because we need to get units that can beat the final boss or beat heavies, and right now we really can only beat backline with the deck that we have currently. I think that's the right play, but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Still have to deal 5 damage to this individual. I think I'm going to just take that and focus on regen on this final boss. I'll take the damage, 8 damage. Yeah, take 8 damage there. We really wanted a torch here. Didn't get it. This extra regen does help a little bit. And by help a little bit, it means we beat the boss, which is what I would consider help a little bit, so. I do like the animations in this game. They really did a good job with them. And that's another boss fight. We just have to go more regen, and in this scenario, I think Molting Imp is good. We already have spikes for the backline, so I think we go Animus of Will and hope to level that creature up. Which we do not get to do. I don't think duplicate is necessary, so I think we go here. We can try sweep. Pay no attention to what I said. No, we can try sweep. It's fine. I think that plus that. So this card is really good. 15 damage is a key. Yeah, I'll make this cost 0. 15 damage is a key level because that kills the armored bosses at armored heavies at the last couple fights. So I think for this one we just always take Rail Forger's Hammer. It's free capacity that we get, so can't complain very much. We do need to focus on getting more units, so I may have to go here as well, but we'll see. Daedalus does give you a special card, so we'll see, a rare card, so we'll see what happens there. But okay, I think we can. Yeah, no reason to take extra damage here. So like I said, against the bomb, which he put in the same place, which is weird. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. But yeah, against the bomb, we want that piercing damage because it does do very well. As you can see, even with Divine Shield, it goes through that, which is helpful to say the least. Again, the problem is with these tankier units that aren't in the front can deal a lot of damage to us. I think we can get it down to 1 hit so it only deals 2, but every little damage does matter for these encounters. We can... Yeah, I think it's acceptable to do this here. I think that's fine, and then just heal, because we want maximum regen. You just gotta hit the boss sometimes, you know? So, we want Large Stone for Animus. We can go faster. We want Large Stone for Animus. We want Multi-Strike for our Horned Warrior. And then we want some more units as well. We just don't have enough damage right now to get past the late game heavies, which is going to be a problem. I think out of these, Consume, we have an armor build, but we don't have armor generation. I don't think we can easily get into that since we're already on regen. So I don't think that's pickable. This is not a pickable card in this scenario because it is trash. So we have to go with Quick here. Now this is important. I think we're going to have to depend on Demon Fiend because Shattered Cell and Husk Hermit are just not going to change our ability to do damage against heavies. and yeah, I think we need this, and we're going to have to pick yeah, we're gonna have to pick Ember. At least we already have the free capacity, so I think we can pick Ember pretty freely here. Now we don't really have that much money, so I think going here is fine. We can't really utilize that, and this is probably the last troop banner we're gonna get. So we've only taken out one trained steward. So I don't know if it's worthwhile. Friendly units enter with armor 5. It helps against sweep. That's pretty much it. That is all it does. So I think we'll go here and deal with that. Since we're doing this, I think, yeah, we want restores in the deck so we can get rid of this, and we can get rid of one trained steward still. We still need more damage, but I think there's too many targets here, so I think Steelworker's fine. And we want to go double spikes here. Although, we have a lot of regen. So it becomes a boss killer. I think we can go here. We'll try it. I've never actually pivoted this hard, but we do have a lot of regen. And I don't think we can take the multi-strike because we can't out-regen it, so it's just going to be a losing proposition. Let's put these units here, and might as well do that. So this is a scenario that I want to avoid if possible, but I think we just have to not play Demon Fiend and deal with the loss. Do remember that that deals additional damage. That is something that I didn't see beforehand, or think about beforehand, that this is 35 damage. We want to be able to kill this unit, but we really can't. So I think what we do is we allow this damage, and then we put this unit in the front, so in the future we can kill it. And I think here we give this quick, more regen, and there's not much we can do here. I think we just try to minimize the damage as much as possible, which we're going to take a little bit of damage from this unit. Looks like we're not actually. We didn't play Demon Fiend, so that's something we need to work around next time. But besides that, pretty good engagement. I hear that this card is pretty good if you get it in Preserve Holdover, so we'll try it. And I think Tiresome Climb can save us from tricky situations where we have to deal with heavies, so that might be the right play. I think we're going to actually do a broken up episode this time, or I may edit it, whereas you won't be hearing this part. So let's do one more fight, and we'll see what happens after that. Now I think we still need more damage, so I think we have to prioritize this side of things. If I'm going to remove cards, it's going to be probably another torch. And then we go to Twisted Caverns first. I think you always pick that one. Pull units to your pyre where they can get destroyed. Good versus heavies, which again is our problem. Now this is interesting. I think we go here, increases our damage the most, and I don't know about that play, but we didn't get perfect, you know, multi-strike, so I think that's acceptable. We wanted multi-strike for our new unit, and then again I always put it on super ultra because I don't know, I just like it or something. And we put Husk Hermit on the first floor. I almost skipped turn without playing it, which would have been bad. Glad I didn't do that. That's unfortunate. I think we abandon this floor and see what we can do on the next one. This was definitely a desperate play, I would say, but I think it's reasonable. We can fill this unit with regen. There's always context. Yeah, I think we have to continue to apply regen and healing. And we're okay with this. We're not finding a place. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I don't know how you're actually supposed to play that, since we didn't have any units. That was kind of not anticipated well, to say the least. Four stealth left. I think we lost. I think the half measures did not work. So I guess we're not splitting this video in two. We're just losing. That's awkward. Later, addicts.